An Abgal tank liner can extend the life of a cracked, rusted-out tank that just won't hold water. So here's an animated overview of just how a liner for a closed-top tank works, employing the waterline extrusion fitting method. First, remove the outlet, in this case a simple tap, and clean down the inside of the tank where possible, removing any excessive rust and sharp protrusions. Next, attach the female waterline strip to the inside of the tank and unfold the liner so that it covers the floor and up the walls. Remember, this is a turbo overview. We'll go through each step in detail shortly. Once the liner is in place, secure with the male bead. For any of you who've repaired a fly screen, you'll have a fair idea of what's expected here. Once the liner is in place, refit the outlet, or replace it if the old one is too far gone with rust to be able to put it back. Okay, let's take a look step by step. First, the type of tank you have determines the method of liner installation. This video is a visual aid to complement your written Abgal tank liner instructions. Please watch the video and read all instructions completely before attempting to fit the liner. If you need to replace your outlet, start by measuring up from the base a minimum of 400 mm and mark. Then make life a little easier by using a sharp punch so your drill won't run everywhere. Now, with all safety gear on, including gloves and glasses, use your 40 mm hole saw. Drill a hole to fit Abgal's standard corrugated outlet. When dealing with closed-top tanks, attach the female waterline fitting on the inside of the tank every 150 mm all the way around the top of the tank. Or you can use pop rivets or self-tapping screws for mild steel sheet. A bead of silicone will help keep the tank watertight and is essential if the water in the tank is likely to go over the extrusion. And always pop rivet from the inside. This will leave the smooth heads on the liner side. No sharp bits to tear the liner. The other method of securing the extrusion is with self-tapping screws. The method you choose is up to you. Just remember, from the inside out. If you've used waterline extrusion, it's time to hang the liner and fit the male insert. Start by cutting small 10 cm sections to temporarily hold the liner. Do not use a regular hammer. You will risk damaging the liner. You may, however, use the rubber end as shown in this video. Simply knock the male fitting in place, and it's a great idea if you have a friend feeding the liner up, ready for you to lock it into position, or use the 10 cm pieces as described earlier. Now, there is not an issue if there is a small amount of gathering, as the liner will be made around 3% bigger than the tank to make handling a lot easier. Well, that's the procedure to hang a liner inside a closed-top tank. Let's take a look at an open-top tank. Hang the liner over the edge of the tank at least 150 mm. Secure with wire or rope, protected by a piece of old garden hose all the way around the top of the tank. It's easier to thread the wire through the garden hose first and temporarily secure with heavy-duty tape. Fencing wire is the best, but you may use thinner gauge if that's all that's available. Simply twist to secure and remove the temporary tape. Whichever type of tank you've got, preparing the outlet hole is the same. Use a sharp knife to cut a hole in the liner for the outlet. Just remember that both the knife and the tin will be sharp, so take care. Remember, be careful. Apply a generous bead of silicone between the tank wall and the liner. Oh, make sure that the type of silicone is suitable for the job. Finally, fit the outlet, and take care not to over-tighten with your wrench. If possible, get a friend to help on the inside of the tank. It'll save a lot of frustration. And there you have it, ready to be filled the next time it rains.